Okay, so I'm going to give you a number of tips of how to instantly grow your business. Now, the first thing you've got to do if you want to grow your business is make the decision to do it. So make the decision that you're going to make more money, you're going to sell more, and you're going to make it happen so that you become wealthier and things are better for you. Just decide. Just decide. That's all you've got to do. Okay, I'm going to assume you've done that. You've decided you want more money and you want to make more money. So let's look at what I might do is actually tell you a couple of things that I did. So often people who are starting out in business, they haven't got much money or they don't want to risk money on marketing. And my own experience is that sometimes people who are experts in marketing produce no results. So it's okay to not want to spend too much money in these areas. It's good that if you can and you get great results, but if you don't want to, I'll share a couple of tips with you where I spent no money and got some stellar results. Now, the first one I did was I just got my phone out and I went through my phone and I called everybody in my phone and let them know what I was doing. And this was not an easy thing to do because I'd get to somebody's name and sometimes I wouldn't actually want to speak to that person. They'd obviously, something had gone wrong, like I'd had an upset or maybe I owed them money or whatever. And I felt like I couldn't really speak to that person. I called them anyway, and I let them know what I was doing. Now, this had two great effects. Firstly, it cleaned up pretty much every communication line I had. So I was able to confront and deal with whatever people threw at me. I'd ring somebody, they go, "Hey, you owe me $50. And I go, "Yep, you're right. I do owe you $50 and I'm going to send it to you now." Or I owe you more than that and I will pay you off over this period. But it just got me in action and confronting everything that was kind of out in my life. My communication lines opened up. But I also got to speak to a lot of people and let them know what I was doing. And most of them said, "That's good, glad to hear it, but we don't want it." And that was okay because I would say, "Well, if you do want it, you just let me know and I'm here to help you." Or if you hear of somebody else who wants it, you let them know and I will help them. So that exercise of just going through my phone and just calling absolutely everyone, it actually did produce some business for me. The second thing I did though, was I just designed a little brochure in my apartment, printed it out on my home computer and distributed about 100 of these brochures into letterboxes in my area, just letting people know what I did. And after a few days, like I'd been making all those phone calls in the meantime, after a few days, I did get a call from a guy who did need some help. So I went and helped this guy out. He actually happened to be one of the directors of Google. So it was a pretty good score that he picked up one of my brochures. He needed some help. I went and helped him out. And after I'd finished doing the job for him, he then organized for 5 other executives at Google to meet with me. 4 of them also hired my services to help them. And now we have ongoing businesses with executives from Google, we have executives from Facebook, we have executives from Atlassian, which is a huge company in Australia. And it's been just from taking those simple actions that it's grown into this. We were able to help those people and they referred us on to other people. So, if you want to grow your business, you've got to focus on 2 main areas. First one is marketing. Second one is sales. And with marketing, there's a lot of different aspects to it. Like I've just told you 2 things I did that were very low cost marketing things, but there are other low cost marketing things as well. Like social media, it's incredible. It's like you're able to put a TV commercial on at no cost. Like imagine what it cost you to buy a primetime slot in TV. Now you can put that into social media, and generally it's to people who already know you, already like you, already trust you. So you've got a very warmed up kind of marketplace there. So use social media. You don't have to be an expert on it to start with. Just start putting stuff up. Just put things in place and have content going out there, and people will start getting in contact with you about it. So that's another thing you can definitely do. Like another marketing thing that's been very successful for me is identifying like a sales pipeline where another company is producing leads, delivering those to me, and then I call them and offer them my services. But the people who are coming to me through those pipelines are very warmed up. They're already reaching for my services And we found that to be a very successful way to build our business. So have a look around, jump online. There's plenty of these things available. If you need help with it, just get in touch and I'll let you know some of the ones that I use. Like a third way, and I kind of alluded to this earlier, is putting a referral program in place. Now, people are naturally, if they like you, they're going to refer their friends and family to you. But you can take this a step further and you can actually pay them for the referrals they give you. Now, you don't have to pay them up front, but you can say, if that person spends X amount of dollars with me, I will give you this reward for you sending them to me. And then all of a sudden, it's not just you doing the marketing, but it's all of your friends and family and clients are doing the marketing and you're paying them for it. So they're making money out of helping you make money and you're helping their friends and family anyway. So everybody wins in that. Another thing to look at is cross-marketing. So say in our business, where our core business was tax and accounting, and we saw a need to help our clients buy real estate that was very tax effective. So then we started marketing some of our real estate deals to our tax clients. We're still giving them the tax advice and doing their tax returns, but now we're bringing them options to reduce their tax. So we're selling real estate, and we also have now established relationships with lenders. So we're helping them get the loan. So with that one client, not only are we doing their tax, we're selling them the real estate and we're helping them get the loan. And if they want to insure the property, we're helping them with the insurance as well. So that's meant just partnering up with some other people. So that's the kind of like, there's some marketing ideas. I mean, sales wise, the key thing in sales is to build a process that flows simply from when the customer gets in contact with you, they're onboarded into your system, and then you're delivering something to them. And in some cases, you don't even have to onboard them. You've just got to get them from customer to paying for whatever your product and service is. But you want to streamline that interaction so it happens like systematically and your clients are feeling that they're being looked after and you are in fact looking after your clients and taking great care of them and having their best interests at heart. So these little tips, they're things that will definitely help you build your business, increase your income. I mean, get in touch with me if you want any more help on this. I'm only too happy to help.